As he lounged in bed, Henry smiled, watching the morning sunlight peeking around the edges of the curtains. A day and a half of rain would normally ruin most vacations, but not this one. The couple had found themselves drawn to the warm, quiet bed, enjoying their time to focus just on each other. It had been a cold, stormy, rain-soaked night when Henry and Sean arrived from Shannon Airport. They'd rented a small beach house, creating a perfect oasis of love. Henry rolled over, stretching out in the warm bed, remembering the night before. He'd been chilled to the bone from the cold rain that had seeped through his flimsy red jacket, and it immediately suggested a hot shower, which Sean couldn't resist sneaking into. "Hey, hen dog, room for two in there," Sean called, as he peeked his head around the door. "Oh, as long as you don't mind giving me a massage," said Henry. "I'm so sore in my shoulders from the long flight and taxi ride." Henry faced the large shower head, and Sean smiled, quickly shed his clothing, climbed into the shower behind him. He gently ran a hand through his wet, thinning hair, placed his hands on his shoulders, and began the massage. He watched the warm water coursing over his back and couldn't resist from running his hands along Henry's soft curves. His fingers slowly moved from his shoulders to the broad of his back. He continued massaging his soft skin and pulled him closer. "You know I'll do anything you want to relax," Sean whispered into Henry's ear. Henry moaned as Sean kissed his neck and relaxed his body, letting him steer through waves of pleasure. Henry, lost in daydream of the steamy shower, was suddenly woken by Sean. "I think you should come and take a look at this," Sean said, eyes wide open. Without saying another word, he motioned Henry to follow him to the foyer. A small radio was sitting on a desk. It squeaked and squawked, static beeps and droning tones. Henry wondered why Sean would show him this. Maybe he was trying to find a station like News Talk. He could really use the warm tones of Pat Kenny to make this vacation perfect. Sean pointed him towards the front window and quietly said, while fiddling with the radio, "Take a peep at the curtains."